Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we are back at Cheeky Fresh Farms. We are going to have a conversation on food mix. I know you have been waiting for it, but we had so many unforeseen reasons or circumstances happen, so we were not able to do it. But today, we thank God we're able to do it. So enjoy the conversation and let's welcome Joel. Joel, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us here at Cheeky Fresh Farms.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes.
It's a pleasure to have you come and share knowledge that will help other farmers grow in the business and increase some of your income. My name is Joel Sekaja. I'm still married to Juliet Sekaja, who is my wife, the one in whom we partner together to run the Cheeky Fresh Farms business. And today we want to talk about how to mix feeds, because feeds are key in the development of the bird. From the moment you get your bird to the point of lay, to the point of selling it off, you want your birds healthy, you want them to hit the right milestones at the right time, you want this layer to give you the first egg at the right time.
That's true.
You don't want to be anxious, it's week 19, 20 and you haven't seen the first egg. So it's all in the feed mix, and you also want to do it in, yes, effectively, but also in a cost-efficient way. So that's what we'll be talking about today. When you get your one-day chick from a reliable supplier in your locality, in your area, the first thing, I don't want to encourage you to mix your own feeds. If you have just gotten your chicks, you need to get them on the regular starter feeds for about 6 weeks, 5 to 6 weeks, yes. Feed them on your starter feeds, and then you can introduce to your personal mix, because at that stage they are simply like a baby. They are growing, they are essential organs, and you don't want them to be stunted at that time.
So where do they get the starter feeds?
Starter feeds are found everywhere on the market when it comes to, in fact, you can actually consult the people who are supplying you with the chicks. Those people always have the starter feeds. And at that time, they're not really eating so much. They are eating as little as possible. It's a time when you enjoy feeding them, because they don't eat so much.
They're not yet expensive.
Yes, they're not yet expensive, and yet they are growing essential organs. So you don't want to compromise anything any time when it comes to your starter feeds, 1 to 6 weeks. Now, after 6 weeks, then you can introduce them to the grower feeds. There you're helping them now just grow, and still grower feeds are feeds that are rich in protein and all other essential minerals, calcium, growing in bones, and growing your layer to the right stage. And I want to share with you some of the mixes that I use. One of the things that I don't do is I don't use concentrates from the local market, because I found them so pricey. I started with them until I did the math, and the people I'm competing with in the market just couldn't make sense, because eventually if I'm putting in so much and getting so little, it's as good as not doing it at all. So I went ahead and engaged local suppliers, and finally, after a long search, I landed on friends that advised me on how to mix my feeds, giving me the right portions, the exact portions that I need for different stages. And
that's good.
You don't want to struggle to really go all over to find the right mix. That's why we are bringing to you these videos on open conversations, so that you can have this information availed to you, and together we can grow in business. And so when it comes to 7 weeks, then you start to introduce them to other, you will live on starter pre-mixed feeds, because they are starter feeds. You buy 50 kgs already mixed, so you only just feed. But then when you get to 7 weeks, then you can probably try out the method Joel and his family uses for their chickens.
From Cheeky Fresh Farms.
From Cheeky Fresh Farms.
Yes.
And at this level, I'm going to read them through. It might be so fast, but Eventually, we'll post this on the screen. As you watch, you can take notes and be able to try it out. Try it out. It's also not so good to change feeds consistently because it affects the birds. So we advise that you do it in portions. You don't rush through. If you've been using concentrates, then you might actually need.
You phase it out slowly.
You phase it out slowly. So this is what I would use for grower and developer until my birds
How many
actually
months
start
are those
laying.
for growers?
For growers to developer, that's about from 7 weeks to even 19 weeks, 18 weeks.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So it's about 13 weeks of doing that.
Okay.
And I use fish. I use the things that are available on the local market.
So fish
not
is
premix.
what? Mukene?
Yes, fish is mukene.
silverfish?
Silverfish.
Okay.
Some people use the regular silverfish that is for
the sauce, the one that we eat.
that we eat for the sauce. Others use nkeje. I don't know what the nkeje name is in English.
I don't know, but we'll
But
find
we'll
it out.
find out and tell you.
Yeah.
So I use 13 kg. So I'm giving you a mix for 100 kilograms. A bag of 100 kilograms. So you can do your own mix. 13 kg of silverfish. Then you do 4 kgs of cotton. You do 9 kilograms of sunflower. 9 kilograms of shells. Shells really need, these birds need calcium because that's what they're going to be doing all their lifetime,
Calcium,
giving you eggs.
so shells is for calcium.
Calcium, yes. And then the fish is simply protein. They need the protein, as much protein as they can be availed. And now these are other feeds you will need to buy. You need methionine, 100 grams.
Methionine?
Methionine. It's 100 grams. Then you need lysine of 100 grams. You need white salt, the one you put in your sauce at home.
Oh,
Yes,
you don't
white
even
salt.
use brown salt?
No. You need white salt. 400 grams. And then you need premix, layer premix. Specific because there's lots of other premixes. So you need layer premix, 250 grams. Then what you need in most of this is maize bran, 41 grams. And then you need 41 kilograms, sorry. And then you need 24 kilograms of maize, broken maize itself. What I love about this mix is it's much cheaper than the concentrates I use. Look out for the price of concentrates in your community. You find that they're actually
Very
much
expensive.
more
and
expensive.
you know there are areas where you can't even get them.
Yes.
If you're deep in the village,
Yes.
it's hard for you to get to them.
Absolutely. And so you can either use lime or you can use shells. It all serves the same purpose. So I hope this can help you for all that stage, 13 weeks. From week 7 up to week 18, this can serve you well. If you find that they are not coping up so well, you may probably have to increase on the silverfish to about 14 kilograms, from 13 to 14. That's if you sense it, they are not catching up so well. And also increase, or just in case you feel like they're not coping up so well, then you can also increase on your broken maize to probably 26 kilograms, then cut on the maize brand. Yes, that's what's up when it comes to developing and growing.
How much do you cut on the maize brand? How much?
So the number of kgs that you add into broken maize is the number that you cut.
Oh, so if you add 3 kgs of broken maize,
then you cut by 3 kgs on maize brand.
Okay.
Yeah. All these others, cotton and sunflowers, will help you to increase on the protein. So don't compromise on your feed, because if it's compromised, then your chickens won't grow at the right stage, and that's where you find people who have been with their layers 25 weeks, they're not seeing an egg, anxiety. At that time, they're eating so much, simply because you're cutting off 3 kgs of silverfish, which is very, very crucial. At this point, they will start laying. Week 18, 19, or 20, they will be laying. And fully, when they start laying, up to around week 30, you may notice a drop in your production of eggs, simply because the egg weight is also growing, and yet the bad nutrients might not have increased. So at that point you need to change.
At what point? 18 weeks?
No. At about 30 weeks.
Oh.
Yes, at about 30 weeks, because the egg weight is increasing.
So at
they're no longer laying starter eggs.
So at 19 weeks, they've already started to lay. When do they start?
At 19, 20 weeks, they are laying.
Oh, they have started.
They've started
and
laying.
You're still giving them that same
yes,
food mix?
Yes, you're still giving them that same feed mix.
And this is per 100 kg?
Yes, per 100 kg.
So when you add them up, they make 100 kg?
100 kg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So now...
you notice, if you notice, they are starting to give you a drop in their production, then that's the time you need to increase to change the mix. Now this is what you change. Again, we'll post it on the screen because it might seem so fast right here. But then you change to 15 kilograms of fish. You maintain the cotton.
From what?
From 13.
From 13 to
15.
Okay.
Then you change the cotton. You maintain the cotton to 4. You reduce sunflower to 8. Sunflower actually helps to cut weight. Much as it has protein, yes. So because again, if they are overweight, they won't lay. They'll reduce. So you want to make sure you maintain. You have a good balance.
So sunflower, they remain the same.
No, you cut by 1.
You cut by 1.
Yes, and then you do 8 kgs of shells or lime, and then you maintain methyl, you maintain lysine. Salt will come down to 300 grams. Premix will grow by 2. You multiply it by 2, 500 grams. That's layer premix. And then maize bran will reduce to 38, and broken will increase to 25. And there you have 100 kgs of mixed layer feeds. That's week 30 plus, up to the point of lay. So that's your mix that will help you maintain healthy chickens, standard weight, a good size of eggs. That's from starter, grower, developer until point of lay, point of disposal.
72%. How many trays of eggs are those?
Depending on the number of chickens that you have, yes.
Okay. That's interesting.
So I hope you find this very, very helpful in mixing your own feeds. Those are things that are really found on the market. You can find a supplier that has each of those, so you can mix your own feeds and save on the costs yet and more.
Wow. Joe, thank you so much for this. And I hope that this has helped you because so many people are asking for this video. So thank you so much, Joel, and thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or you want us to do a particular video when it comes to layers, please comment in the comment section. We'll see how we can help you to do another video. But otherwise, see you in another conversation. Bye.